Happy Wednesday. We are
Yes, we
here.
are. Yes, we
It is
are.
another week. It is another week. Happy Wednesday to all of you. The delay, though, between YouTube and Instagram is insane. It's still doing a countdown on Instagram. And I'm like, we are already here. But, anyways, we are here. We are live. It is another Wednesday. It's another midweek for you. Get behind these Satan, okay? Get
Yeah,
behind these Satan
really,
is what we're saying.
truly.
It is one of those weeks, everybody. We are just ridding ourselves, okay, of all of the foolishness, even though we have to bring it to you because that is what we do. And as usual, we have scoured the internet to find you some laughter because it is cold everywhere. Apparently, it is cold. And we want you to laugh so you have some warmth in your heart. But before we get started, if you are new here, let's go and introduce the two of us that are here this week because our comrade Tali is out at a Raptors game doing her thing. Garcia, over to you.
Yes, yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk. We're trying to make sense of the foolishness on these deep, dark internets. Thank you to Radio Regent. Because of Radio Regent, you can check us out every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You can check out our weekly show, so be sure to check us out. And then, of course, go ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We tape every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So be sure to check us out here. And then be sure to follow us on Instagram where we're also live right now. So go ahead, do it. Miss Sheba, how art thou?
I am here, and it is definitely another week. It is cold. I'm over the cold, but I love this
Mm,
show because we're definitely going to laugh. There's a lot to laugh about this week. We have an update. I haven't even read it yet. I'm going
oh
to make
dear.
sure we get to it because some of these things people just need to keep to themselves. But apparently, people like embarrassing themselves. And so here we are to help them
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
So, this first segment here, listen, we are church women. We have grown up in the church. We attend church. Well, not me every Sunday, not anymore, but I love the Lord and I love the church. And when that offering plate comes, you like a little inspiration. There's a little singing that happens. Well, in this church,
Mm.
they have a special type of singing for offering time.
Oh
And so
dear.
we are going to bring it to you because, again, we want to share not only the word, but the
Mhm.
gospel. So,
Yeah.
in a segment I am calling Offering, here we go.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna be real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. Oh, ready, baby, good. My favorite winter coat. This wind is blowing my mind. So the kids in the street got enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see
Oh.
their need? I'm breaking bottle time, my breaking bottle time. In one last soul, they followed each other harder when it knew. Cause I know where to go. That's why I want you to know. Yeah, talking with the man in the mirror. True.
Mm.
Yeah, asking him to change his ways. Now my stash is big and good. If you wanna make the world a better place, just give yourself, then make a change. Na 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 na.
Mm.
Drops mic. Drops
Yeah.
mic. He did
Yeah.
his thing.
He
How
went.
much money are you ready to give?
That's the question. How inspired are you now by brother Sir?
Listen, first of all, this is my mother used to pinch me a lot in church. Okay, I used to get a
Hmm.
lot of pinches. If you don't understand what pinches are, and you are not Caribbean or African or anything in between, that is when they took their two hands and put it on your skin and turned it. Okay, and they told
Oh,
you to stop your knives in church
yes.
because you were
Stop
there
the knife.
giggling and
Mm-hmm.
laughing because
Mm-hmm.
Sister Edna or Brother Paul or Deacon Fry or somebody was up there and you had the giggles because you
Yeah,
were a child and it's
that's
funny,
it.
so you laugh. So they would
Right.
just take it and just pinch you. Ow! And here we go. I felt like I would have been pinching myself if
Yeah,
I
here's
was
the
in
thing,
church.
right? Like, honestly, I still laugh in in church if someone
I do
does. I'm
too.
sorry.
I do
Like, and
too.
I'm like, this is the Sunday where they're finally just gonna throw me out because I'm I'm not gonna not laugh.
I'm not
So,
either. I'm not either. It's funny.
and I actually
It's
wish
funny.
someone, I wish this brother would come and sing this song at our church in his Prince t-shirt, singing
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, the king of pop, and then wearing the king of purple. Like, I think it's historic. I don't know. I would have that Sunday I would have dropped like a clean $50 bill.
Good for you. I wouldn't have been as generous. I I just would not have been as generous.
Um,
I
here's
would
the
have had
thing.
questions for
Here's the thing.
whoever chose the entertainment.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
have to judge. I'm
I have
gonna judge
questions.
this church, okay? Like, who
Questions.
looked at him and said, "Yep, you
You
with your Prince shirt, you should come up here." What did we expect him to sing? Like,
he
you
was
thought
inspiring the people to give. I mean, you said you would have given 50. So if enough people give $50, then they're all right. I would have given a cool five. I would just because
I
I would have been like, nope, mm-mm, mm-mm,
I
mm-mm.
just, like maybe I mean most people wouldn't first of all wear a Prince shirt to church.
To church.
That's the first thing.
We go casual to church. That's what I thought. I was like, oh, we're dressed quite casually for church.
Yeah. Like
Mhm.
any sort
Mhm.
of music or band tee, you're not wearing that to
Mhm.
church.
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
the people at the church looked at him and said, "Yeah, come up here. We want to hear Blessed Assurance or, Amazing Grace from you." You really thought? And not
They
only did he
did.
go up there and sing it, but, he sang it in his best Michael Jackson
He
voice.
did. Ooh, he sure did.
He got the hee
He
hee
sure.
and the and
You know what, brother, sir?
Shimons.
Yeah. Amen. That's all I
Absolutely
got.
nothing.
Amen. That's what hallelujah.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on because
Yeah.
now we have to help people. Just like Brother Sir helped the church with his singing, we're
Yeah.
here to help the people of God because if you are new here every week, we read some write in stories to a Six Brown Chicks page on Instagram. They put up these stories that are written to them, and then we say, you know what? We are here to help.
Hmm.
We are ladies of Christ who like to give advice to the people of God. And so
Right.
we're here spreading the word,
Yes.
doing the Lord's work as we
Yes.
give advice. So
That's right.
we are ready. We are going to do this. So, in the first segment called Sean,
Hmm.
here we go. My coworker Sean got a new motorcycle from his old sugar mama, a manager at our job. My plan was to smash and grab, steal her from Sean, smash her real good, grab her debit cards, and treat myself. She always flaunted her money. She drove a Maserati. She lived in a good zip code. She was shaped like a busted can of biscuits, but she always kept herself up. She treated our coworkers to lunch a lot. I knew all she needed was my help spending her money. I cheated on my broke ass girl and put this thing on the old lady, and she dumped me. She told me to grow up, learn some new moves, and find out how to please a woman. That hurt my ego. But the thing that ended me was when she said, ask Sean to teach you how to. He can get anything he wants from me. She must have told Sean that I disappointed her because he said, Eileen told me you needed some lessons. I want another chance to prove myself, but she won't come near me. Help! Not Eileen. Not Eileen.
You know what? Like,
Not Eileen.
first of all, it's funny. I think
Not
it's funny
Eileen.
that men, especially younger men, think women are completely stupid because they
That part.
watched
Of a
a few,
certain age. Of
yeah,
a
of a
certain
certain
age.
age. Um, they watch a few TikToks and they're like, oh, well, they all must be like this. So you thought you were going to go hit up the established, mature woman. And here's the thing, if he was truly as majestic as he figured he was, she wouldn't have minded giving him her debit card. She would have been like, I'll buy dinner tonight.
I mean,
If,
Sean got a new motorcycle. He was trying to
yeah,
elevate himself. So you're trying to elevate to Sean's level, but your
right,
plan was to smash and grab. So
right.
instead of even trying to woo her,
Earn,
you thought
yes.
you were gonna just
Yeah,
put it on her so good that she was
yeah.
gonna fall asleep and then you were gonna steal
And
her debit card.
just
Like, that
any
doesn't make
old,
sense.
right. And you got to remember, this woman sounds like she's had enough Sean and other gentlemen. She's like, listen, you need to learn some new things because been there, done that. Tired, boring. Get out of my face. That's ex-
And if you were that good, you wouldn't have a broke girl. Because men who are really putting it on, they generally, I mean, a lot of them are
usually.
homosexuals these days. They have places
Hmm.
to live because they're putting it on. They might be broke, but they're putting it on. So you might be broke, but generally the woman that you're with isn't as broke because
Exactly.
you're putting it on her so well.
Right.
So that should have probably told you. Sorry, sir. So we actually don't
Yeah.
have any advice for you. There is no help.
No.
She has
No.
decided that that is it. So maybe you need to get some another job,
Right.
get another shift, maybe get some overtime at your current job,
Yeah. Go
or
make your own
learn
money.
from Sean, or I don't know. I don't know what I don't know how Sean would teach
Master
you.
class.
Uh,
Master class with
yeah,
Sean.
I don't know how such things are done amongst males, but
Yeah. I
maybe maybe you need to learn from Sean.
yeah, I don't know, but one thing I can say is that leave the woman alone, sir. She doesn't want you. And she's not gonna give you another chance. So just stop it.
She said, "Ask Sean to teach you how to." Okay,
Hmm.
he can get anything he wants from me. You got nothing. Nothing. You got that.
Mm-hmm.
You were that bad. And this is a lesson to men who think that they're putting it on, especially if they're a little younger and the woman is older. Because I had a young man. He's a little younger than me who
Mm-hmm.
really thought, and bragged
Mm-hmm.
about it. And then the disappointment. It was one and done. I said, no, thank you, sir. No, thank you.
Bye.
Like you
Yeah,
should be
like,
embarrassed walking around with that thing and trying to like fool
oh
women with it.
dear.
It was very sad. So I get it. I
Mm.
get it, Eileen. You said no, no, sir. You can keep your little thingy
Yeah.
thing, and I will keep riding Sean on his
Mm.
motorcycle. But we're done here.
Vroom vroom.
Exactly. From Vroom to her and Sean. But as usual, there is more. Because
Mm.
again, we are here for the people of God and we are here to give the
Yes.
advice where we find it necessary. Now, this one here, whew, this one was heavy. So, in a segment I'm calling That Package, viewer discretion, or viewer listening actually, is advised.
Mm.
I'm only 19, but I have eyes. I know my aunt's husband is cheating on her with girls my age because I've caught him at the club twice. My aunt has been married for 14 years. I've told my mom, and my mom says to stay out of it because my aunt is never going to leave him. Okay, here's the issue. I bumped into my uncle at a music release party. I spoke mainly to let him know I saw him. Immediately after, the bouncer, my good friend, told me to stay away from him because he's giving women that package, meaning HIV. One of his
Mm,
victims was hospitalized for a month. It is not mandatory to tell a partner that you're HIV plus in my state, sorry, HIV positive, I should say, in my
mm-hmm.
state. So he's doing what he wants. My aunt is a breast cancer survivor and she don't need his dirty peen ninja in her life. I want to find a way to tell her what's going on, but I don't know how to do it. Advice, girl, you better tell your auntie quick,
Just,
fast, in a hurry. And if she wants to
yeah,
cut you off, then that's on you, but you can clear your conscience knowing that at least you tried.
yeah. This is a serious situation, and this goes for anyone. If you know that someone is out here carrying something and purposely going out here and being promiscuous, you need to go tell them, especially if these are people that you love, like your aunt who
Correct.
is a cancer survivor. Like,
Her
you have
immune
to.
system is already down, right? Because
Right.
if she's gone through chemo or anything
Yes.
else. Now, granted, she's been with him for 14 years. So does she know? Does she have
Yeah.
it?
Like, how
Like,
long
there's
has he
so
had
many
HIV?
questions. How long has he had it?
Yeah.
Did he have it, but the end is on prep? Because I know
Right.
with this new thing, you can go on, like, there's all of these things, but the cheating is bad enough. But then the cheating and then the package, and that means that
Mm,
he's also out there being irresponsible because
right.
he's having unprotected X
Right.
with random women. So
Right.
what is happening here?
Like, this sounds like a Bill Gates situation where it's like he's gonna what start faking pills in her food to get rid of like sexually transmitted diseases. Like, she has to. I wouldn't even have. Here's the thing. Sometimes, yeah, advice is important, but when it comes to things where it's literally this is what's right, don't wait for your mom or your friend or whomever to tell you. You know what's right, or else you wouldn't
Yep,
have asked for their advice.
yep. She knows.
Like,
She knows. She knows. Like, and he knows. And the thing about it is, he's also not hiding it.
right,
He's
because if you're
out here in
at
these
the
streets, and he
club,
sees you. Like, I
music
see you,
release
sir.
parties,
I see you, and you see me, and you know I see you because I told you I see you.
yeah, and he has no shame.
And we got strangers who know
Yeah,
what is going
what's
on
up?
because the bouncer knows.
That's how often he's out there, to the point where the bouncer who meets thousands of people a day, but the bouncer's ID'd this one man and what he's doing.
While his wife is a cancer survivor. And so instead of staying home with his wife, he's out here talking to young girls and giving them the H, the I, the V. And it should be, can I just say, it should be mandatory everywhere that you disclose your status because if you do, they can go to prison. Like, forget suing. There's a lot of people now, instead of sending people to prison, they want to sue them, whatever. But if it is that it is found that he has knowingly
Right,
exposed women, he goes to jail.
right. And to be honest, I think that's a better judgment. Here's the reason why. A lot of these people, it's very easy to hide money. You know, from the moment he hears he's going to be sued, he can put all of his assets in his kid's name or his brother's name or something like that. So if you think you're going to get a big lump of money, he has a good lawyer, he has a good accountant, you're
That
never going
part,
to see a dime. However,
that
putting him
part,
in prison, he will go to jail for whatever, 5, 10 years.
that whole part.
And I think honestly that makes better sense because it puts him in public display that him dirty and him out here and messing around on his wife.
Adoptier.
who has a
adoptee.
low
Okay.
immune system.
Thank you. So I don't know why her mother would give her such terrible advice. And I think as the mother should also, because whether it is her sister or her sister-in-law or whatever it is might be, this is clearly a woman,
Yes.
okay, who is close to the family. So whether it's her blood sister or her in-law, the fact that she thinks this is okay, there is no way my daughter comes home and says, I know that
Yeah.
I saw my uncle cheating and I say we're gonna mind our business.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It doesn't matter if my best friend or my sister is gonna leave or not. It doesn't that doesn't that's besides the point. It is
Right.
I want to let you be aware of this because not only is he doing it, he's doing it in such a way that everyone he knows he's doing. So he is embarrassing you on these streets. It's not discreet. He's not discreetly cheating.
No,
He's boldly cheating on these streets. No, I'm
he
sorry. I'm
is.
not. It's a no
And
for me, dog.
yeah, and I
Mm.
feel unfortunately, I am going to assume that this is a black family.
Yes,
And unfortunately, we know how black families can be. They love a good secret, and they will keep that secret and whisper, whisper, whisper till they'll even whisper at the funeral.
it's a no. I'm not whispering nothing.
So let's change the culture, y'all. Let's change the narrative. If you see my man out on the street and he's doing things, or there are rumors of him doing things, you need to run and come tell me.
Immediate mom.
I want to know.
Like immediate mom. Like immediately. Like immediately. Like
Yeah.
why in the world would I no? So, sweetie, you tell your auntie. If you're afraid to tell yourself, you go to another family member, clearly not your mother, and you let her know because this is not okay. And I would even go ahead as so far to say, tell the health department that
Hmm.
he's knowingly going and do it. Call the health department
Yeah.
and say that I am aware of a man who has the A, H, the I, and the V, who's
Hmm.
knowingly has it and is going out there and not telling
And
partners and having unprotected acts with them. Because this is disgusting. Like this one we can't.
mm,
Like this is another level of foolishness on this show that we've
definitely.
had to deal with. But we
Definitely.
digress. We're gonna move on. We're gonna reset. We are gonna reset. Okay, we have another
Ah,
one that I will read before we have our
ah,
mid show break. So, in a segment I'm calling blocking,
mhm,
here we go. My girl used to bake cakes for fun and just for close family members. She quit her job and started designing cakes full time. She makes enough money to get by. But recently she got a client that pays triple her rate. Here's my problem. The client started asking for X cakes, a large peen cake for a bachelorette party, of a JJ cake for a man, etc. I had no problem with it, but this same client rented an Airbnb with a chef's kitchen so my girl could bake a full size human cake, the cadaver cake complete with legs and feet, pinkish buttercream on the outside and strawberry on the inside to resemble blood. It wasn't Halloween. The cake was for a private party. She made good money, but it was disgusting to see. The client offered my girl an exclusive contract to bake specialty cakes for them. The money is good, but this seems like a cult. She says I need to stop blocking her blessings and let her do her thing. I think this is going to end badly. Advice? I'm waiting for where like the issue is.
okay. The issue now, I could see if they said, come to these weird parties we're having, like a eyes wide shut situation or like an Epstein situation, but that's not what's happening here. She is baking these cakes, giving it to whomever this person is, and they are taking the cake and going to do their business. Go do your business. I don't care. You paid me.
You want advice on what? Like it sounds like you're too busy watching what your girl is doing. You sound unemployed. Like you sound
Yes.
unemployed. Like you sound like an
Yes.
unemployed person
Yeah,
who needs
because
to get a
what?
job.
Yeah, why
Because
care?
what is happening
As
here?
long as she is not sitting on the cake, serving up her body,
What are we giving you advice on?
advice for her should be, hey, you found your niche. Congratulations.
Like the fact that she could even bake a full size human cake,
Yeah,
girl. The type of
that's
talent that she has
it
to
takes.
have
Yeah, you
in
know,
order to do that.
yeah, one of
So
my
you want,
little
girl.
TikTok pastimes is watching cake decorators just decorate wedding cakes and stuff. And it's a talent. It takes a lot of skill to create even just a nice birthday cake. And we're talking about someone that can make realistic body parts on a cake. Sis, you found your niche. Go off.
Make tons of money doing this. I'm just trying to understand why your unemployed partner is really sitting
Yeah,
here bothering us to give it like I don't understand. Like you
because
think
I
it's a
thought
cult, but she's not in the cult.
right.
Like
I
she's
thought
not
when you
going to the
mentioned
parties.
Airbnb, that's where the thing was going to say, oh, the person wanted her to get on top of the cake or something.
Yeah,
But no, she still just baked the cake and they paid her and they took the cake and went to whatever. I don't care what you're going to. Like I said, it could be an Epstein party, it could be a Diddy party, it could be a cult, it could be whatever it is. It has nothing to do with her because she got her pay and she comes home to you on
I'm just
stage.
confused. The client offered my girl an exclusive contract to bake specialty cakes. The money is good, but this seems like a cult. Sir, go get a job. Like the go get a job.
Yeah,
Like
he
get a
sounds
job.
brokey because
You sound
how do
unemployed.
you
Like
have
you sound
time?
unemployed.
Most men don't even know how much women make when they're doing their, like Avon or some side business. They don't even know how much they make. So why are you out here, sir?
It just sounds this doesn't sound like concern. It actually sounds like jealousy.
It
And not
does.
jealousy like he's jealous that she's going to cheat, but he's jealous of her success. Because let's be clear, in the beginning, he said, let's just, before we jump, my girl used to bake cakes for fun and just for close family members. She quit her
Mm-hmm.
job and started designing cakes full time. So
Mm-hmm.
now she's not in the 9 to 5, and maybe that's something that he wants. He doesn't want to be in the 9 to 5 hustle. He wants to be out there being self-employed, and he's watching his girl fulfill her dream. And again, he like, it seems to be fine when she was just making money to get by, but now he's talking about she's getting an exclusive
Yeah.
contract where she's going to make good money,
Yeah.
and
Making more
that's your
money than him.
problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It has nothing to do with the cakes she's
No.
baking. It's the fact that she's probably
No.
going to out earn you, and you also sound like you're unemployed.
Yeah, and ladies, you need to be watchful of men that are jealous of how much you make because it's actually really none of their business.
This doesn't make sense. Like it just doesn't. This whole thing was stupid. This is stupid. Like
Most
this
men
is
would
a large
love that
issue.
their wives make more money because then they'd be like, great, now when she wants her handbag, she's not going to really expect it from me. She's going to go buy her own handbag. She's going to go do her own hair. Like, I don't understand the
And
complication
would be
here.
posting her cakes to be like, "Oh my God, look at this cake my wife
Yeah, you should be
made." The
proud.
talent that this would take to make those types of
Ye-
cakes. I barely can bake brownies,
Yeesh.
so like, what are we talking about?
I don't
Anyways, I
even know how to
digress.
make buttercream, y'all. I don't even know what that is. So,
Much as to decorate and do all. No, like, shut up, sir. We're done with you. We are done. But as usual, there is more. But before we get into that, Garcia, talk to the people.
yes,
Then.
hello everyone. Welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense of the foolishness on these internets. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to Radio Regent. You can check out Radio Regent weekly show every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So be sure to check us out there. We're recording this show live right here on YouTube and Instagram. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram so you don't miss when we go live, my
La 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 la
lovely
la 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 la.
people. La, 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 live. And of course, thank you to all the people that have been sticking with us for all of these years as we have continued to make this show as it evolves and grows. And if you're new here, Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. Subscribe.
That is
That's
it.
it.
That is all. We move on.
Yeah.
Okay, so audacity
Oh
is
dear.
a thing these days. And apparently, you can have an affair with someone's husband and then try to make them responsible for your livelihood. Yes, apparently, this is a thing in 2026. So, in this next video segment, if your husband has had an affair on you, viewer discretion definitely an advice. But in a segment that I'm calling Sadie, girl, what? Here we go.
I'm gonna be stuck on the road walking pregnant because of you,
Hey, Sadie?
Natalie.
Yes, what's up?
So Nick got pulled over and the cop said that his insurance and registration didn't have his name on it. Did you do that? Is that because of you?
Oh, yeah. I transferred the title into my name only, and I went ahead and took him off the insurance because with all of his driving stuff, it's like we have to pay a higher rate.
Okay, so I'm gonna be stuck on the road walking pregnant because of you? Is that what I'm hearing? Because I'm pretty sure his truck's gonna be impounded. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. And I'm supposed to just, walk home?
Well, I think this is really more of a problem for you and Nick to solve. I will come to the impound lot and pick up the truck, I guess, if it does get impounded. But, Nick needs to be responsible since he's starting a family with you. He needs to have his own vehicle and take care of his own bills. I know you're pregnant and it really sucks for you to be stranded on the side of the road, but I'm sure there's somebody that you can call.
Oh, okay, well, you couldn't pay for my Uber, you couldn't call me an Uber, you can't pick me up on the way to get the...
Oh my God. Wow. No, there is no way I'm going to pay for your Uber. Call you.
Okay, whatever, I don't even care. Don't, whatever.
All right. Well, talk to you later, Sadie. She hung up on me. Pay for her Uber? Really?
Okay. I
Nope, 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 nope.
so okay. So so that we're all on the same page. We all heard this, right? So mistress calls wife because husband gets pulled over because he's still legally married to wife, and wife made some changes to the insurance because clearly he's had some driving stuff going on. That now means that mistress is out of the car because the car is going to get impounded on the side of the road because it has no insurance. And apparently, mistress or husband don't have money for her to take an Uber elsewhere.
Mm,
So
mm,
she's calling his wife not only
mm-hmm,
to complain, but to
mm-hmm.
tell the wife that she should pay for her Uber because she got pregnant by her
Right,
husband.
right.
Okay.
And she is her husband's keeper, even though she left him because he cheated. I do want to say that I'm not shocked of this behavior. I am not because I I notice lately in some of these dramas that I've been watching, specifically starring white people, the mistress that's pregnant wants to become best friends with the ex-wife. And it's like, what? Wait a minute. You didn't want to be my friend when you were looking my man up and down, but now you
Especially
want to
when
be
you're
friends with...
knowingly a mistress. You knew the
Right.
man was
You
married. You
knew.
didn't find
And
out. You
you
knew.
went out, right, and you went out and you got preggers, and then you come before me with big belly now, you want Uber money?
Uber money. She says, "Are you going to? Because I have to walk, girl. Where
Because I
is
have
your
to walk.
money?
Where
Uber
is your
is
money?
paid through your phone. So you
Where your man?
boop boop
Where your... Because he's
boop
your
boop
man
boop.
now.
He's your man. Thank you. He's responsible for you and that baby.
Right. I have nothing to do with you,
Any
nor
of it
him.
at all.
This is on him. So he needs
That
to
is
find a
correct.
way to get you to wherever you're going.
That is correct. And why are you on my phone?
Yeah, like how do you
Why are
even
you
have my
texting?
number,
Call.
sis?
Why is this even a thing? Like, We are you going to be asking me to babysit the baby also? Like is that what we're doing? Like, thank
Mm,
you. Because if she's asking for Uber lifts and all kinds of, she said, are you going to pay? Where does this happen?
fine, yeah, man. You went out of your way to steal him. So you can now ask him for Uber money. Don't be calling me telling me that I need to send you an Uber because Minna send you. And if I send you the Uber, trust and believe you don't want it.
I have never,
The audacity.
I just could, I'm literally stammering because I am shocked
Yeah.
and appalled.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shocked and appalled. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
this is the like Donald Trump like syndrome or something. Because
Yeah,
seriously, the
the
man.
Delulu is strong. You
Because
think
I don't get this.
like
I
she
don't get
calls
this.
this woman like it's her friend, like it's her mom. Mom, can you send me Uber money? That like that is the vibe. You
Mm.
stole my husband. I mean, I have no money for you.
And then have the nerve to hang up because she's not getting her way. She definitely sounds like a child. Like she sounds
She's
like a
younger.
younger. She's definitely younger. Probably under 25 because her prefrontal
Yes.
cortex has not developed enough
Yeah,
for
because
her to realize that this is
no,
stupid. This
no
is dumb.
35-year-old woman would ever do that. Like,
We would
first of
hope
all, a
not.
woman of 35 would have money. This kid looks like they quit their job at Harvey's or sorry, not Harvey's, Burger King. And
Because James was going to take care of her.
yeah,
And now she's on
because
the street because she realizes James's wife had a little bit more control over his life than she thought.
right. And she was the real earner apparently. And
I'm done. I'm actually done. We're done. We're done.
mm,
Girl, get a job. And this was very entertaining. I hope this lady shares more of this foolishness
I
because
do.
Sadie. Anyways, we're moving on. So we're
Mm,
back to Six Brown Chicks and we're here to give advice because, again, we are children of the Lord and we want to help you all. So,
mm,
in the next segment, I'm calling No Sugar. Here we go. I left my baby daddy because I thought I found a sugar daddy. I've been with Henry for 4 months. If he has money, he's hiding it. He films and posts everything we do. He bought me flowers just to post online. This is how you treat your woman right. If we go to a restaurant, he'll film us entering a beautiful, expensive spot. And then after he posts the video, he'll turn around and walk out because I haven't earned a 5 course meal yet. I told him nicely that he's 63, I'm 28, and he's not an influencer. No one cares what he's talking about online. We should enjoy each other in the moment. Henry, you young, but you don't look young. Could replace your dollar ass tonight if I wanted to. That was the last time he saw me romantically, but he's stalking me everywhere I go. He walks up to me and yells about how I tried to use him for money, but my ex couldn't seal the deal. How do I get this old man to leave me alone? Question mark. Cop says I can't put a restraining order on him for cussing me out. Help, girl, we have no help for you.
this this is okay, this is silly. So first of all, sis, 63.
And you're 28. 35 years age
and
difference.
and,
35 years.
and not only that, but 63 in Brooke.
That no, he's not. Apparently, he may not be broke. He just doesn't want to
He
spend
just
his
doesn't
money on here because her ex is wax, as in her sex
yeah.
people, and the fact that he doesn't think she's a hot thing. He says you young, but you don't look young. I can replace you. So she's 28, and she probably look because who knows she's drinks, smokes, parties all
Right.
the time, so she looks like an old
So
person. He says no, he doesn't want to do
what
that.
she needs to do then is just leave this man alone and let him
Girl,
go find
well
the woman
apparently
that
she's
he feels
left
is worth.
him and he's yelling at her. He's yelling at her down the street. This is ghetto.
Yeah,
This is just ghetto. This
like
is
what advice do
ghetto.
you need from us, sis? I don't understand where the advice is because first of all, you should have asked advice before even doing any of this. Like this is
Thank you. And usually you realize the sugar daddy is a sugar daddy because he's spending money on you, and that's why he's a sugar daddy. This man's not even a Splenda daddy.
right.
Okay, he's not even.
He's
There's
not
no
spending on
Splenda. There's
you.
no sugar. There's no
So
nothing.
why is there even an argument? Like just leave because he doesn't think the most of you anyways.
And you broke up your family for this? Let's be clear. I left my baby daddy because I thought I found a sugar daddy. So you broke up your home for a
With
63-year-old
probably
man
right.
who's not giving you anything, and now you want to come to us, the people of God, for advice. What?
Yeah, like
Go to God. You know what? Go to God. Go to God.
yeah.
Go to God. All of these people need to go to God. They need to go, okay, learn to pray. Maybe people aren't teaching their kids how to pray no more. Okay,
I
you can get on
guess.
your knees by your bedside. You can sit in a yoga position and close your eyes. You can pray in the middle of the subway. I don't care. Put your hand up and you say, dear Heavenly Father, I come to you as your humble servant because I need you, dear Lord. And you continue on from there. See how easy that was for me? Because I am a child of God. Okay? Go to God and pray because we cannot help you. Oh my
Yeah, and
God, the fuck?
I just don't understand again discernment. Like use it, people. It's free. It's free. Discernment. God offers it for free. You don't need to actually do like you don't even have to be perfect. You can still
Go to the Lord and stop and get off the internet. Go to the Lord.
yeah,
Lessons from Auntie's
because
moment. Go to the Lord and get off the
yeah,
internet.
I think maybe she saw, oh, he's doing all this stuff on social media. So this is the man that, because now he's going to make me look good as well, because he's posting me going into all these places. But I would get suspicious eventually if you keep entering restaurants and I never see what you're eating.
Thank you. And she's too old to be this dumb.
Yeah, 28, that's
28-year-old,
30.
your prefrontal cortex is
That's
developed, sis.
that's
Like you're
30. You're 30.
so you've now have you've put your child in a broken home to get nothing, and you're still broke. So now your home is broken and you're broke and
Right.
apparently hungry because you're not even
Right.
eating well.
And your ego's been shot by a 63-year-old man that
Yeah,
told you
man,
you
who
don't
told
look
you
good.
you look rough?
Yeah. Like, was it worth it?
Oh, no, clearly nothing. You got nothing.
What was it worth
Go to
it?
the Lord again. Dear Heavenly
Mm.
Father, I come to you as my humble servant. Start there. That is a great way as you're a humble servant. Again, you can
Oh,
even put two hands up, sis. Dear
yeah,
Heavenly
too.
Father, I come to you as your humble servant. Start there and just take it
Yeah,
from there. Because you
because
need the Lord. You don't need our
you,
advice.
that's it.
And we're done here. See, listen, look at us. We are truly out here
Yeah,
doing the
we're
Lord's
making
work, helping the people of
progress.
God.
We're
We're even
really,
teaching you how to pray on this show because some
we're
of you definitely don't
changing.
know how to pray.
Yeah, we're changing lives.
That part. Okay. So, in the next segment, I'm calling royalties. Here we go. We bet everything on our online success. The social media post did not match our real life. We both knew we were broke. We both agreed that if we promoted our businesses more and tied our brand to our positive Black love, Black power family brand, that we would attract a steady following and the lucrative brand deals would come rolling in. You know the rest of the story. The brand deals didn't come. Our most watched video on YouTube was 400 views. I ended our marriage and sought a wealthy wife to help me get out of debt and live the life I wanted. That didn't go down well. My ex posted story time after story time about how I am a no good dog who used her. Okay, I accept that. My problem is that her story times are earning her huge audiences, and a divorce attorney placed an ad buy on all her videos. She's using me to make money, but I'm not getting my cut. When I post my side of the story, I get no views. But she uses my video to talk more ish about me. I want to go home and, if not love her, at least get my royalties from the stories she tells. How do I do this? If you don't go straight to,
um, yeah, this man, first of all, see, this is what we call a trash man.
oh crap, it gets worse every
This
week.
is what we call a trash man. Um,
Oh my
sir,
god.
do you not hear, like, do people not hear themselves?
Like they write it and you write it, you review it, you edit it, and you still say, "Yep, I'm going to send this because people really are gonna give me advice to go so I can get
Oh,
my royalties. Let me go to I ended our marriage."
right. You,
That
sir.
means you get nothing. It is
Right,
over. She
right,
became successful
right,
after you were out of her life.
right.
You deserve nothing. So
Nothing.
clearly you were the problem.
Yep.
We're done here.
You gave her a story that resonates with many women these days, which is, men acting like fools. And she's marketing herself in a way that is working. Sir, you need to go find a real job.
A job. That is the theme. Lessons with aunties tonight. Find jobs.
The theme this week is find jobs.
Find jobs.
It might
Not
not be your
everybody's cut
dream
out to be an
job.
entrepreneur. Not
Right,
everybody. Listen, and we are entrepreneurs. We've done that.
right.
We've done the entrepreneur thing. We've done the 9 to 5 thing. We
Yeah,
actually have found out we really like the steady paycheck thing, and there's
yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
No, absolutely nothing. Like, I don't understand why we're out here begging for, oh, if only TikTok would give me, 5 cents this week. Like,
Not 5 cents.
especially as a man
As a
that,
grown man, grown
like,
adult man.
sir, you're not
I
sitting
can't
on
wait to
Twitch and playing video
monetize.
games.
I
Yeah,
can't wait to monetize my tickety talk. Like it's weird. It's weird to me. It's weird to
sir,
me. Get a
go
job.
work
Go and walk.
and post
Go
on your
walk.
TikTok,
You
after work.
working. You working. You earning a living.
Yeah,
That
talk
that might
about
get you
how
some
to
views.
TikTok about how you got jobs,
And now
like,
maybe you have to pick yourself up after you did something stupid and then
yeah.
go to your job and get a paycheck. Like talk about you want this woman's royalties if you don't sit your
And the thing is, it's funny that he thinks that he's deserving of views on his TikToks because it's like, sir, why would people sit down and watch yours when they know you're the problem?
and now you're just giving her ammunition by going out and
Yeah,
saying, because again, the story, my husband divorced me because he wanted to find a woman with money. Like that
yeah,
alone. Let me tell you the story. I mean,
yeah. I
Lisa
want to
Tisa
hear the
did it and
story.
told some crappy story, which was ridiculous. And look where it got her. She was on Tamron Hall and getting brand deals. So it's a thing now. And Lisa sees the story that she lacked discernment from the
Yeah,
beginning. She lacked apparently Google as well, but she made a
yeah,
lot of money off of it. So here we go. No, nothing for you, sir. We're done with you. We're done. We're actually, it's done.
yeah.
Good night. Goodbye. We're going to move on to the next
That's it.
foolish idiot that wants advice.
Oh dear.
This one hits close to home. So, in a segment I'm calling Miss Sunshine, here we go. I married a package deal. My husband has a 6-year-old daughter who was a perfect child until she wasn't. She rages. She breaks things in my house. She asks me uncomfortable questions. What's wrong with your belly? Why can't you grow your own child in there? I'm unable to have children. And at 6 years old, she wets her clothes as an act of defiance. Her. I peed my pants so I can't go to the store with you. I know she wants her father to be with her mother instead of me, but her mother is for the streets. She literally has a pimp. My husband asked me to be patient. Well, Little Miss Sunshine drew a picture of the three of us, except my eyes were scratched out. Me? Why did you draw me like this? Question mark her, because that's what you look like after. Me, after what? Question mark her. You know what? I believe that was a threat. Advice. Girl, leave. Bye. I'm
Yeah,
not
what
staying. I left.
here's the thing.
Leave, leave. Leave, leave, leave,
Family
leave, leave, leave.
as defined is a unit. It's a unit that should be built upon love. What if that child can't even tolerate being raised by the parent when the parent is doing, now obviously if the step parent is treating the kid like crap, then that's another thing. But we're talking about a woman that really wants this to work, you know? But the kid
Girl,
is raging and wild, like the situation that you were in years ago. And at some point, this kid is not going to change. The child isn't going to wake up tomorrow because you bought them a unicorn and say, now I love my mom. That's not going to happen. So it's best for you, and even better when you haven't had children with the
with that
man.
person, correct. You can go.
It's very easy for you to pick up your stuff,
You can
pack your
go.
bag, and go, because it looks like this child, sometimes depending on the mom, and it sounds like the mom's not okay. Maybe, I don't know, maybe she was doing narcotics while she was pregnant, so she's got this wild child.
Listen, my recommendation is people with children should date people with children. And I have done it, people. I have dated men without children, and I'm telling you, it is a different level.
It's
There's a
different.
different level of responsibility. It is just a different situation. Or if you are a woman without a child who doesn't want children, date a man with children who are grown. That's
Yeah,
also great. That is also an option. But do not date a person when you have no children that you now have to be a part of their life to raise. You're an outsider. You're always going to be an outsider. If you do not have children, if you do not know how to handle children, do not do it. Just simply don't. Take it from me. Not a great way to go. So she has no children. She's unable to have children. And if she wants to be a mom or a grandma in some way, absolutely look for a man with older children. But this 6 year old, I would not trust her at
no.
all. And I know she's
Um,
a child and I know she's six, but listen, Jeffrey Dahmer was 6 years old too.
yeah. And to be honest, like, and I'm no psychotherapist, but when when new people are entering kids' lives, it's a lot easier to do it before the age of 5. Once they hit the 4 or 5 years old, they're very aware. They're very aware. And if they don't like you, they just don't like you. So either you're going to be with the man that, it's very rare, but there are some men that are out here raising babies on their own, like a toddler or a 1.5-year-old. If he really likes you and he wants you to be a part of his family, that's even easier. But you see, once that kid is 4 or 5 years old, you don't want to know that kid again until they're 21. One of the benefits of our age group is that, the men in our age group, if they, the majority of them have older kids,
Older children.
kids that are over
Not even
18 years old,
older children.
which, again, if you don't get in there at a year and a half, then wait until those kids are 21 and older, even 18, 18, 19. But that in between, 4 to 17 years old, no, that's a child that doesn't like you.
Girl, goodbye, run. That is a run, run, run. Okay,
Yeah.
we have an update from another
All
stupid
right.
person.
Mm-hmm.
This is an update that definitely should have been kept in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever. We're gonna read it because we're here to help the people of God.
Mm-hmm.
So, in a segment called James, I'm gonna read you the original as usual, and then the ridiculous update.
All right.
Here is the original. Happy Valentine's Day, James. The day just started, but I'm going to tell you how it ends for me. No texts, no
Mm-hmm.
flowers, nothing to demonstrate that I'm alive, that James Robinson loves me. Not first and last, girl. I am
Yeah.
straight up bawling my eyes out here at 6 a.m. on Valentine's Day, crying over my bestie's husband, and she is my best friend. She just doesn't know we're sharing James. She's like my sister for real, but me and James have been dealing since 2022. I got pregnant. James promised to tell Bestie he's in love with me, but then I suffered a miscarriage. I was sad. I wanted James's baby, but after I miscarried, he seemed relieved. He refuses to go raw now. Like, why are you trying to prevent my pregnancy if you love me, James? Question mark. I deserve a man of my own, and James and I are soulmates. He's my man. She's just babysitting him. But if the last 4 years have taught me anything, it's this. I will not hear from James today. I will not receive a Valentine's Day text. He will ignore me while he and Bestie are on social media dressing in matching outfits. On Monday, he'll call me his little secret sunshine again and send me late night texts that makes my heart flutter. I am tired of this. I think I'll tell Bestie that she's celebrating 9 years of marriage, but for 4 of those years, James was with me. She needs to stop pretending and let him go. So that was the original. This is a stupid update. I love James. I hate my bestie. James didn't call me on Valentine's Day or even today. I got in my car and I drove to his house. I was going to tell my bestie everything, and I knocked on his door and no one came to the door. I texted my bestie to find out where they were, and she had her phone on Do Not Disturb. I stalked bestie on social media and saw that they were out. They took a photo inside a restaurant and I tried to find it. I could not see what they were eating. I really thought that if I could see what they were eating, I could find what restaurant it was. I thought about things, like what's wrong with me? Question mark. Why am I not worthy of a dinner on the holiday? Question mark. And for the first time, I started hating my bestie. I hate her because I love him, and I don't know what to do about this. None of this ish is fair. That was her update.
That's not an update. That's her showing us how crazy she truly is.
Girl, what? You're looking at
She's
food
stalking.
to see what restaurant, so you
Yeah,
can go to the
she,
restaurant and do
yes,
what? What exactly are you gonna do?
embarrass herself. Embarrass her damn self. That's what she's going to go do.
This
Here's
girl
the
said, "This
thing.
is my best friend." She said, "This is my best friend."
No,
She
it's
said,
not.
"She really no, girl, no. You're not even your own friend. You don't even
No.
know how to be a friend to yourself."
No, this is not your friend. And another
Oh.
update for you, sis. This man doesn't actually want you. He doesn't want you.
Didn't want the baby you tried to have from him. You are a hole. You are a hole he enters. He knows he can use. He does not love you. He does not care about you. End of story. There's nothing here. You said you want your own
Mm-mm.
man. Go and get it.
Go get
But before
one.
you do that, lessons from Auntie. You pray to the Lord so He can forgive you of your trifling sins, because you are trifling. You are not just a
Trifling.
mistress. You are a mistress to your best friend's husband. I would never, ever, ever,
Yeah,
ever, ever, ever.
yeah, your best friend, you said.
You're trash. You're trifling. So go and beg the Lord for forgiveness and get off the internet. The internet is not for you. You need therapy and Jesus. That is my advice. I am done because we have 50 seconds so we can wrap this up. Telly isn't
Yes.
here, so I will take it over. Listen, everybody, this is a great show. Make sure that you are subscribing on YouTube, you're
Yes.
following us on Instagram, you are commenting on these crazy stories that we have to give you, you're joining us live. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, because we are here to give you your midweek laughter as we break down the absolute foolishness that we scour
Mm.
the internet to find. And we make you realize that, you know what? Your life isn't so bad after all. Because after what we just read, thank the good Lord if you got a decent man, because, well, some of these people are trash. Now, like, share, subscribe, and you know what? Be fit, have fun, and come back next week. We love you all. See you next week. Bye.